chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer.
Or two.
Chicano shuffle, Esteve's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano shuffle, we love our fan. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh, well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Stabs.
Fernando.
I just noticed that you fucking...
I do the hand, the
Se cree muy rock and roll.
Oh, you gotta express yourself, dude. You gotta mannerisms, You gotta move your hands. You gotta tilt your head. You gotta move your body weight. It's like that way people know you're engaged.
I mean, the majority of people listen to this on a platform that's not video, though. I mean,
I know,
you
but I'm
could
just-
throw your hands in the air so much, they're not gonna...
Yeah, but the lucky few that watch the videos on YouTube, they're like, oh, okay. They're like, oh, míralo este güey cómo se mueve. Qué flexible es este
I want to see
cabrón.
him on the dance floor.
Imagine if we were all super animated when we talk.
Fuck yeah, no,
We're pretty animated.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
today.
but like fucking
Yeah, we're
hands in the air. Fucking,
like waving them like we don't care.
not too far from that one.
It's an old joke.
Fuck yeah, I still laughed.
You laugh at your own jokes. That's pretty crazy, bro. You need therapy. Are you gonna start talking in third person too, or what?
The Ramon show does not believe in talking about
That third person shit, I don't think I'll ever fucking
Approve.
I'm approve, man. And it sucks because what if the guy's really cool and then you find out he talks in third person? You'd be like, shit, bro.
Yeah.
You really have to do that, bro?
It kind of taints it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
It taints you can't take him serious.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just
Well, it's very like WWF-ish, like wrestling, like
oh shit.
like some fucking Razor Ramon shit.
Hey, Chico,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
I was watching some old WWF footage on YouTube, way, but apparently WWE is closing all of them. Way they don't like fucking dudes having WWF channels highlighting like classic matches. Way
What?
yeah, so they're getting shut down. Way I've seen a couple of the YouTubers, like the old wrestling ones that have old videos. I've seen a couple of them announce that they were going to a different platform than YouTube because the WWE was cracking down on them.
Well, that dude's really protective of his
Yeah,
shit. No, it's
McMahon?
copyright. Yeah.
Yeah, but those old fucking videos, they were funny. The other day I was watching the Ultimate Warrior fight against Macho Man in the cage match.
Randy Savage. Oh,
Yeah. Randy Savage tenía some little fucking nug next to him. It wasn't Elizabeth. It was
Oh shit.
Otra nalguita?
yeah, otra nalguita. And she andaba de chismosa. She started hitting the Ultimate Warrior because se estaba madreando a su vato. And this dude just started taking off her clothes, where le quitó la shirt, le quitó la faldita, and he just fucking was beating the shit out of her. And I'm thinking like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is old school shit.
Can't do that shit now.
Maybe that's why the WWE was like, hey, wait, you ever want to taint our image, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna add an E instead of
You're gonna get us canceled,
Because
bro.
Beach Ultimate Warrior was getting fucking slapping the shit out of this
Hey,
chick.
but it's in the title way. He's an ultimate warrior. He's not just a warrior. He's
Yeah, you
the
don't
ultimate
care. You don't care
warrior.
about gender. You're getting
Yeah.
backhanded.
He doesn't care about gender. He doesn't care about fucking diplomacy. He doesn't care about being politically correct. Órale, cabrona.
Se acaba de morir uno de los de Legion of Doom, güey. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I saw it also on my Facebook news.
Yeah, one of the dudes.
How old is he? Do you know?
He's just young, dude. Those fucking wrestlers died. I don't know the exact age rate.
He
but
might be like 60, right?
I mean, to me,
Not
that's
even that way.
even if he
50?
was 60, to me,
50
that's
maybe.
still young,
No,
güey.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though. But it's like, what I'm curious about is like, is it because of what they went through, what they put their body through, what they were putting in
Yeah.
themselves to
Yeah,
get to
it's
that
a lot
point?
of pressure. Yeah, and then they get on drugs. They start taking
A
fucking
lot of pain meds.
pain
And
meds.
for everybody that says it's fake wrestling, no, los putazos, they still fall.
I
They
mean,
still
it's
get
it's
hit.
staged in the sense that it's fake, that it's staged, but you still fucking your body doesn't think it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're taking all these fucking hits. It's a rough life, dude.
Los putazos y luego cuando se cortan, they're still getting scarred up and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, está cabrón. Pero esos güeyes, like Yokozuna died really young when he was in his 30s.
Yeah, but Yokozuna was fucking easily 600-700 pounds. Huh?
But you know what? Because sometimes I like to watch my 600-pound life. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I ate a lot, and I'm like, you know what? I need to.
I need something to make me feel better.
Way. Like,
Qué
I need to,
culero,
no, it's not culero. It's just sometimes you gotta appreciate way because you're hard on yourself.
At least I'm not fucking that heavy.
So I went through the 600-pound live show, and then like within a day or two, I saw these wrestling videos, and Yokozuna looked fucking normal way compared to like.
Oh, the 600
Because
pounds?
I mean, he was a big dude, but if you compare him to like some of those people on that show, like no se miraba tan grande, way. But it was funny because like he was from like San Francisco, way, like not que ver que Japanese fucking.
A lot of
sumo
Japanese in San
wrestler.
Francisco.
No, but it was like
but
he's
he wasn't
American.
Like, but he was in a sumo, like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
professional
Yeah, ves
sumo wrestler.
pinche
He even
Razor Ramon. Wait, no, wasn't
He wasn't even
Scott Hall, yeah,
he wasn't Cuban. Was he saying he was Cuban?
No, he's a
Or was
white
he?
guy. He was,
no, I know, but what was his
yeah, he
character?
was,
yeah.
he was like Cuban.
Yeah.
He was like off of the Scarface kind of character.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Chico. You telling me, Chico?
Razor Ramon
Razor
takes
Ramon.
nothing from no one.
Yeah, that
Hey.
guy. I really like that character.
I did. I like the little curly, like
And the toothpick.
Yeah.
You would throw it on the camera.
like toma puto. Like, that was
Yeah,
like
so-
ultimate insult to the camera guy. Nada que ver, güey.
And I know the camera back because you probably miss sometimes.
You know what? Pobrecito los camera guys in fucking wrestling and fucking porn.
Why porn way?
Well, don't they get the money shot sometimes, or they get
But
fucking
you
sprayed
don't
on?
know. Maybe they're fucking. They have a little fluffer that's going to town on them while they're filming. Way. You don't know the backstory.
Probably.
You
But
don't know their life, homie.
I'm just saying, man. Like they, you know, they're on the forefront. You know, they get shrapnel all the time.
Front lines.
There we go. Front line, then the forefront.
The forefront.
Fuck. I gotta watch what I'm saying.
No, wait. Some of that.
Fall in this fucking
You're already talking shit.
on the trend. Yeah.
What trend?
Just the fucking
Explain to us.
just saying the stupid shit that you know, just using the wrong expressions. When you mean something and you say the wrong expressions, you know.
I mean, it's understandable. We're on a podcast. You're getting filmed where you're gonna some shit. Dude, some of the shit I say is full of shit. It comes out of my ass. There's no facts with it. Just having a conversation. Like,
Así es.
pero no, way. Esos ways, the wrestlers way, it's fucking tough life. I don't know now, way. Maybe these new guys.
I don't follow it now.
I don't follow it either way. It's a fucking mess. Pero I think now they probably still go through a lot of shit where it's a lot of pressure. I mean, they're fighting hundreds of nights a year. Where I mean, can you imagine? Where like you go on tour in a band, you play a gig, and then you go to the next time you play another gig. That's exhausting. Where but your body getting slammed and you getting hit
Thrown and fucking banged
Every night,
up.
fuck.
Está cabrón, güey.
Fucking una llave se te va and they fucking twist your ankle. You're out for the next 2 matches or something.
Yeah, está cabrón. And then there's been there was through that whole WWF fucking rabbit hole. I call it WWF because they were the old videos.
Yeah.
That sounds
World
a lot
Wrestling
better.
Federation.
Sounds a lot better than WWE. Where
Yeah,
fuck that
the
shit.
E and that guy.
And so salió some like the top 10 fucking fans intervene. And dude, some people fucking would run on stage and or on the ring and try to hit these fucking wrestlers. Y esos güeyes sí les daban putazos, güey.
Backhand.
Yeah, it was like fair game, I guess, once they're in, güey.
Cuando los ves en TV a veces se ven chiquitos, güey. Well,
Yeah.
They look ripped, but they look fucking like normal size. Like,
They're pretty massive.
and they're fucking big. Ya ves The Rock, güey. Fuck out to the
Rock's a
monstrous
big-ass
dude, güey.
fucking dude, güey. Yeah. Fuck.
He's a fucking beast.
I mean, I was like 12 or 11 when I went to go see Yokozuna and The Undertaker at the sports arena. And I thought they were fucking
What was it,
giants.
like Monday Raw or what was it?
I don't know if they had
Ay,
Raw in those
¿Quién
days.
te dio
man.
Raw?
I think
No.
Raw came in like late 90s, early
Raw
2000s.
was in our tiempos, güey. It was used to be on it's probably still on cable, no?
I don't think it was Raw, way, because I think I would probably remember that Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just probably one of those, like, you know, they go on tour where they're trying to make money, way, but
Yeah, I was talking about the story with it when you got the Intercontinental Champion belt.
yeah, I was telling the same story the other day too, because I was cleaning my closet because I was getting rid of a lot of shit. And I was like, I told my chick, hey, look at this. These guys got me this. Remember? She's like, no, I don't remember. And I told her the story. And I put the belt on and I was challenging her like, what's
Órale, ¿qué andas?
You want a tussle or what?
Fucking.
A little
la,
naked tussle?
la primera llave.
Yeah, there was no clothes involved, so the belt was just fucking straight, way.
Yeah. So well, I was telling the story, and I'm like, and I think I butchered it because I'm like, yeah, man, he went to one of the WrestleManias. I'm like,
Oh, that would be nice, way.
what year? I'm like, I don't know. He must have been 11, 12. So how old is he now? I broke it down like, nah, dude, that couldn't have been possible. That was in New York. I'm like,
Yeah.
Damn, you found the fan, bro.
no, yeah, the
What?
big time fan.
Yeah, pero es que typical Ramon way, just throwing shit out.
Yeah, I'm like, it sounded like,
Like if Google doesn't exist.
This ain't the 90s, bro.
I just somehow I don't know why I thought it was WrestleMania.
Nah, way. No
He
more.
was sure it was WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm
Or
like,
wasn't that year? Well, check the year before.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, oh, you know what, maybe it's not WrestleMania. He was
Yeah.
like, check
Dude.
the year before.
And they're like,
maybe
dude,
I'm
those-
off by 2 years. Go
those
back 2
fucking
years.
tickets are expensive. I'm like, yeah, but el
tío los
papá de
llevó.
la vecina.
No, that guy was trying to get at my mom.
Yeah.
The fucking my dad's friend way. My dad's friend was trying to get at my mom, and I was in the middle. I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah.
All I knew was I was going to go see a wrestling match.
Chido.
So I was down for my new dad.
He bought me good.
But you know, my dad and her were still together, right? But you know, a lot of shit happens where like fucking guys, sometimes guys, we had a little conversation before the show about guys on Instagram fucking DMing people and shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys, they don't care, way. They don't have that respect that, hey, wait, your friends' chicks off limits, way. Like there's plenty of people out there. Like,
Yeah.
why are you trying to fucking come into the circle where?
Or just, even chicks that are in a relationship, not even your friends. Why, what's the point? I don't know. It's just, yeah, so that was a little.
I wonder if my dad even knew about it. I mean, or estaba todo pedo all the time que ni estaba poniendo atención,
You
güey.
should ask him.
Yeah, I should ask him.
Like, do
I'm
you
gonna
remember
see him today.
you remember the El Gallo's name?
El tocayo.
Órale.
Era el tocayo de él.
Or fucking ask him, remember the time que me asked a luchar? Oh, wait. ¿Era la lucha? No, that wasn't you,
No,
Dad.
that wasn't you. That was my other dad.
That was my other dad. Sorry, Dad.
Well, I used to like going to their house because that dude had a Sega Genesis, way, and I didn't have any of that shit.
But wait a minute. So,
Oh, she's gonna fact check you. Hold on.
No. I just want to make sure so I get something from the start because I'm imagining something, but I might be totally wrong. Did he have his own family? Or-
Yeah. Well, I would play with this kid that was around my age.
That's what I'm. Yeah. So he.
So I
Él
would-
también tenía señora.
Yeah, no, she was. I mean, I would go have sleepovers because he had a Sega, and I would just go hang out. We would play fucking
Shinobi.
video games. Yeah, I don't forget what we would play till fucking 2 a.m. or whatever.
Contra.
And so that's
Oh, no, he said
wasn't
Sega Genesis.
yeah,
Little Sonic.
maybe Sonic or Street. No, not Street. Man, maybe Street
Streets of
Fighter.
Rage or whatever.
Streets of
remember?
Rage.
Los
Yeah.
monitos.
Yeah, that one's a cool. I really like that game. So I would just go over, and it was kind of those things. Like, oh, he was my friend that I would go over. We would play games, and then. But I think I was the in. Like he wanted to fucking.
Eras el gancho.
Wine and dime me, fucking taking me to wrestling matches, buying me all this shit, and just to fucking get in, man.
What, a
And
side family with him?
as an adult, like you think about, like, fuck, dude, that's kind of crazy. Like, qué pinche huevudo, güey, ¿no?
That's shady as fuck, dude.
Shit.
Hey, bro, I've never been in a monster truck show.
Yeah, if I would have been smarter, man. Hey, this is the new Gibson that came out.
Can you get me to Nickelodeon? You know, fucking.
I've always wanted to play a nice guitar.
I always want to go to Double Dare. It looks fun.
Yeah, that was a fucking dude. I envy those fucking kids, dude.
And I got all slimed on.
They
or what?
never, you know what I noticed? They never had Latinos. They always had the like, the güeros. They had the black kids. They had the Asians, but I don't remember seeing Latinos there.
Nah.
You know, I'm like, fuck.
Now him.
That's still to this day, way. I think we're still we get into it, yeah, when the party's a little over, way. 'Cause
Everybody's
sometimes-
over, yeah.
Sometimes you see things on TV now, and then okay, I see the black person, I see that, and then you're like, hey, what's going on? And it's like, fuck. I mean, we're still fighting that role, bro.
I'm still fucking fighting for a spot on The Price is Right.
Yeah. You know what though? Speaking of that, I saw this documentary called Rumble on Amazon Prime. Have you seen that?
Rumble. No.
You know that song Rumble by Link Ray?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And Pulp Fiction. Dun, dun, dun.
So that movie, Ray, I mean, I knew a little bit of this already, but that movie kind of opened like a different perspective on me as the origins of like American music. And they could be biased, way, but sometimes you can't argue with facts, way. This documentary basically says, and it's made by Native Americans, the initiations of actual like even blues music.
Yeah.
Native Americans, dude. We give it to the black communities, which they did a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like deny that the black community was very influential in like modern music. But if we're gonna have that conversation, let's also talk about the Native Americans.
A ver, what happened with the Native Americans?
Well, there's a guy named Charlie Patton that's considered the grandfather of the Delta blues. Howlin' Wolf and all these other guys that are pioneers in the blues will refer to him as the Indian. And Charlie Patton taught all these fuckers how to play guitar. Charlie Patton was half black, half Native American, or I don't know the proper percentage, but there was a lot going on in those days, because
there was no 23andMe back then.
Well, a lot of the Native American men were being shipped out into Europe, and so the Native American women they intermingled with the black community, and they started having interracial kids. That was like the first kind of like crossbreed, yeah.
Right away.
But you know, the drum is considered an African instrument, which I'm not going to deny, but the drum was already here. Where the Native Americans considered the drum the heartbeat of Earth, Mother Earth. The United States fucking banned drums because they didn't like Native Americans playing music. So what did Charlie Patton and other Native Americans do? They started playing guitar like a drum, and that's how the blues kind of originated with Charlie Patton. Ooh. And then people say like, okay, fucking Chuck Berry is the shit. Where I'm not gonna deny that rock and roll was fucking.
Wait a minute, Chuck Berry, the guy that pissed on women and farted in their faces.
Well, let's not talk about stuff.
I'm just saying that Chuck Berry,
because there's dirt on ML King, there's dirt on everybody. I just
remember the soundbite.
Everybody's human, bro. I mean, you want to talk about MLK's negative shit?
I'm not bringing up MLK. I'm talking about Chuck Berry.
No, but I'm saying like everybody has dirt.
Okay.
So Chuck Berry is the rock and roll guy. Johnny B. Good. That song came out in 1958. And people for the longest time said, you know, rock and roll is thanks to Johnny B. Good, thanks to Chuck Berry. Yes, I get it. Rockabilly, that rock style. In 1958, literally the same day that song Rumble came out, Link Wray, Native American. And if you hear that Rumble song, you don't hear Black Sabbath in Johnny B. Good. You hear Black Sabbath, you hear Led Zeppelin, you hear all those bands, rock bands in Link Wray, which is that song Rumble. If you hear like, exactly. If you hear Jimmy Page talk, if you hear all these guys talk about, they always mention Link Wray. So basically this documentary was saying, yeah, the black community did what they did to music and they influenced music. Yes. But let's also talk about the Native Americans.
Let's not forget the Native
Americans. Let's not forget the people that have been oppressed more than any fucking buddy else in this country. And people can argue about that, but facts are facts. And that's where a lot of the origin of modern music that we know now is thanks to the Native American community, dude.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They got a big part.
You know what? And when you mentioned Link Wray, I was already thinking, I'm like, no, I thought he was Lebanese, but I think that was Dick Dale.
Dick Dale, the surfer one.
Yeah, Dick Dale was Lebanese because Mr. Lou is like a Lebanese, or I think it's Lebanese, like a Lebanese traditional song. But he's
fact checking you right now.
He's speed.
No pressure.
He sped it up, like he added his style to it. You know, it wasn't that fast. It's a different. I think it was Lebanese or some back in Middle East.
So Charlie Patton, if you listen to those old from like I think they're like the late 20s, those old recordings of him. Some of it sounds like chants, dude. It's blues, it's Delta blues, but some of it's like hard to even acknowledge that it's English because it just sounds like a and he's playing the guitar like a fucking drum, dude. And it's like the reason he played guitar is because drums were illegal.
They got banned.
They didn't want Native Americans fucking playing that shit.
Oh shit.
So it was a really good documentary. I recommend it to anybody that wants to kind of open their eyes on like the impact of the Native American community in modern music. And dude, you'll fucking I'm not taking away from the black community. I'm just saying that if we're gonna have that conversation, let's also include the Native American.
Well, yeah, that's it. I've never fucking heard of that. Oh shit, está cabrón.
Está chingón. It's called Rumble, and it's really well made, dude.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know, man, that's good to know. I gotta look into it. Rumble.
Rumble, yeah.
All right, I'll look into that one and
Yeah.
shit. Because one thing I also found out like maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to mention it. You guys know the cartoonist Lalo Alcaraz?
I've heard about him.
Yeah, he does La Cucaracha.
Yeah.
So the other day he put up a post saying that he just puts a post of people hating because they're calling him racist because he uses the word gringo. Right?
Really?
Yeah. So white people are like, that's a racist term and everything. So I'm like, yeah. So then I'm like,
He's getting shit.
Yeah. I'm like, what does gringo mean? I know gringo.
You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that, bro, because I also was listening to something and the word gringo came out. And I was also like, I didn't get into the research of it.
Yeah.
Though.
So how gringos got the word or got called or labeled gringos is because during the Mexican-American War, whenever the American soldiers were hanging out, they used to sing the song called Green Girls the Lilacs. So whenever Mexicans heard us, I'm like, oh, when they heard that song, Green Girls the Lilacs, they're like, oh, Ivan los gringos.
Oh,
Ivan los gringos.
Crazy.
So I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's how the fucking gringo came out?
Shit.
Green Girls the Lilacs. So I'm like, that's interesting. But I love this little fucking the Rumble. I got to look into it.
Yeah, no, it's great, dude. I mean, the way that it was made, the way that the interview, I mean, you got people like Iggy Pop talking on it, Steven Tyler. You got all these fucking musicians that are basically like
Doesn't help that you.
No, I'm just
stay away.
there we go.
they're basically giving props to like the Native American community and the especially Link Ray. I mean, you got to understand, dude, this is 1958. So you got fucking Chuck Berry playing Johnny Be Good. You got that rockabilly swing. And then you got fucking Link Ray going round, round, round. I mean, I get fucking goosebumps.
Oh, I love
dude.
that fucking song.
Like, just to know that dude was creating that in the 50s and he was just fucking and to know the history of it, like he was Native American, dude. That was really cool. It was a really good documentary, dude.
And you know what? And I mean, when you mentioned Link Ray, I like all the not that he was a surfer in music, but it was just more gritty. But one of the things I always remember about him is that he always used to like his amplifier was like a cathode ray tube, or like a tube amp.
Yeah.
And those were specific for that type of gritty sound, right?
Yeah, tube amps.
The tube amps. There we go.
Yeah, they pioneered the way that we play music. I mean, I use only tube amps because you get that warmth. I mean, it's a clarity and a fidelity that if the people that don't play music like you guys don't know, but people that are in it are gonna be able to explain why. Like, you'll know, like, damn, that guitar sounds fucking nice. What's a tube amp?
Yeah.
It warms up the sound. It's like you flip it back and you see, and there's tubes, like the way that the old fucking record players and the old radios used to have. And it's lit up. I mean, this stuff.
It lights up.
Yeah, people that are into music, period, know about that shit because there's a lot of equipment, expensive as equipment.
Yeah.
That, I mean, not for music, to play back music.
Yeah.
That uses tubes with.
Yeah.
And that shit's fucking pricey.
So that song came out in 1958, and to me, like, I was ignorant to all this way. So
yeah, it's new to me too.
I knew a little bit, but I didn't. But then when they said Link Ray, 1958. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I hear Zeppelin in that. I hear Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I hear all these cool fucking. I don't hear that in Johnny Be Good. I don't hear that in.
Yeah.
And so they
when did the electric guitar
right away
come out?
in the early 50s, and that's thanks to Les Paul. I mean, Les Paul has, I want to say, thousands of patents. Where if you go to a recording studio, that mixer, you got to thank Les Paul. Where that guy was an inventor, dude. That guy invented the electric guitar, and then he went to Gibson and said, "I want," or I think Gibson went to him. I could be wrong on those, but basically Gibson
They collabed.
Gibson built the Les Paul, and that was his guitar, and he was the one that invented, like, basically that. And then there's this guy named Seth Lover at Gibson that made the actual humbucking pickup. He was the one that's credited to creating the one called the PAF, which is Platin a Pipe 4. So when Gibson this was a transition between 57 and 58. So in 1957, you still had one that's called the Gold Top with P90s, which is a different kind of pickup. And when 58, 59 came around, they created the humbucker, which is now considered, It's called the PAF, and PAF stands for patent applied for. Because Gibson, as soon as they fucking got it, they applied for that patent. So those old guitars have a black sticker on the inside that says patent applied for, and that makes that pickup way more expensive. And now you're talking about a guitar that's Gibson only made about 600 of those guitars in 1959. That guitar is easily worth between $200,000 to $1 million. Way, and there's only 600 made, and there's still hundreds that are unaccounted for. They're sitting in somebody's fucking basement. They're sitting somewhere, and it's just that guitar. They got it right.
Shit.
They got it right with that guitar, bro, and that to me is exciting because I'm like, dude, there's
still some out. There's hope.
There's some out there, yeah. Somebody's selling, and
you'll be surprised. You'll take a trip and you'll see an estate sale and
something like that.
you're
Yeah,
like, whoa, what's over here? What the fuck?
yeah.
Fucking, es más, you sell your fucking passport to get that fucker, right?
And it's all Keith Richards, dude. Keith Richards was on TV playing 59 Bursts, and then everybody was really in love with the tone that he got. And then from there, because when the guitar came out, nobody wanted it. They were like, "What the fuck is this?" And fucking in the 60s, a couple years later, when Keith Richards came onto the scene, he had a
Rolling Stones.
He had a Les Paul, that 59, and then everybody started jumping. And now,
Does he still have it, you think?
yeah, there's a lot of people that still have that. That's the holy grail.
Yeah, the keep, no?
That's the holy
That's
grail.
the keeper.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody wants. But who has $300,000 to spend on a fucking guitar, dude?
Hasta amigos of Keith Richards, you still got time.
I heard he snorted his dad's ashes with coke, man.
It was a bump. It was just a little bump, he says.
And he has a story that he was backstage. Now we're talking about Chuck Berry. He has a story that he was backstage and Chuck Berry was getting his money for the gig, and Keith Richards fucking sees his guitar, and he opens Chuck Berry's case and he fucking starts playing it, and Chuck Berry comes in and is like, nobody fucking touches my guitar. And the story is that he punches him in the face, dude.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And then Keith Richards in a nervy was like, yeah, that's the biggest hit he got.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that, and you don't jump on a guy's motorcycle.
No, you don't. Yeah, right? The
Yeah,
motorcycle
you don't do that, dude. I've I don't know. I've known
Did you
this.
get punched already? What?
No.
Did you learn
I know,
this the hard
right?
way?
No.
Did you learn this the hard way?
No, I've known this, and what was it? I saw it somewhere. It's not in person. I think I saw it in a show or in a movie. That someone. Oh, I think it was in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, of course.
Some dude.
So
Fucking.
he gets all the motorcycle info.
Hey, dude. Fucking. It was like a docuseries, bro.
No,
I know, right?
I hope not.
That was a documentary, bro. Sons of Anarchy was a documentary.
It was
bro.
a docuseries because it was in
I don't
stages,
care what
bro.
you say, bro.
Like
I
7
hope not.
seasons
Porque
or 8. I don't even know, but yeah. So you don't do that, dude. You don't jump on another man's bike or grab his guitar.
You
that's a metaphor for life.
You don't even ask, like, can I write it? I mean, do you ask?
No,
why not?
I don't. I mean, depending if you know the guy.
Well,
You know, if you know the guy.
Obviamente, a stranger comes up to you, hey,
Hey, can I ride your bike? Okay, here.
go ahead, bro.
is that a metaphor? Don't touch my wife.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't like, I don't know. There's for cars, you don't sit on them.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like
A lot of people sit on the-
You lean on
I know,
you lean on
people's
everybody's
car
car.
all the time.
That's called sitting on people's
no,
car.
I don't sit on it.
But that's to me that's the same
you
thing.
know what? And I'm stopping that. I'm stopping
You've been
that.
saying that for
And it's not even cars of people he knows. It's just we're being in a parking lot somewhere, and all of a sudden he's leaning on somebody's
His
Mercedes.
cachetotes are in the fucking
Yeah,
right away. You see, so that's what I'm saying. He jumped on someone's BC to try it out.
Yeah, they probably yelled at you.
and then they came out of the AutoZone. What the fuck, puto?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Putazo.
Fucking 5 to the fucking maceta, güey.
That sounds about right.
That's how I learned this.
What did the hand say to the face?
It's when he used to wear his chaleco around. He's like, let me see what it looks like on this bike.
All right, and I had my helmet on my under my arm.
That's funny because I was remembering you the other day because I bought a guitar strap before I bought the guitar, but the strap was for that guitar that I eventually jumped on.
Oh, the one that you're waiting on?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I got it on Friday, but I had that strap before the fucking guitar, man. And I remember putting the strap on and being like, "Oh, this is gonna look cool," and looking in the mirror and being like, "That's gonna work." And the guitar, I hadn't even bought it yet.
You're like, oh, this is a Ramon move.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a fucking Ramon.
Fuck, I'm already doing.
You bought everything, huh? So you're never gonna buy a bike or what? I know we bring this up a few fucking times already, but Where are you in the motorcycle?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I was scared. I swear it off. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, you just swore it off like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, nope. And
You
then
just told the other vatos.
and then I see a vato on a moto, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that looks liberating. You know, like, fuck, that looks amazing. I'm like, I could pull it off. I know I could, but then I'm like, I'm gonna fuck up my hair, and then I'm like, I don't want to put on a helmet. I'm like, and then me voy a tener que peinar, and I'm like, Luego me entra lo pinche, lo vanidoso.
Because he just fucking 2 weeks ago, no, maybe 3 weeks ago, no?
3 weeks, yeah.
Or maybe más, güey.
We were driving, right?
No, you said it on the other podcast when
did
they
I?
were making fun of you that you had the casco and everything. And they asked you the same question. You're like, nah, bro, I already gave that dream up, bro. Que no sé qué.
Yeah, I'm
You
already
gave a whole
old.
other excuse.
I don't want to fucking, you know, I'm too old to fucking, you're going to have to take a shit.
You have to start getting your story straight, bro.
I
'cause
know.
Once,
That's all I'm saying.
Once you blow up in a mega fucking stage than you are right now, people are gonna make YouTube videos of you saying something over there, and then you saying this over here, and they're gonna be like, I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, he doesn't get his story straight.
Ya ves, güey.
Stick to the truth, way. You'll always be all right.
No, I mean, I can't
Not this guy.
make up my mind. I mean, I think sometimes that I'm like, yep, I saw him off. Nope, Charles, I'm not gonna get one. Then I see one, I'm like, fuck, maybe I could still get one.
That's one of those things where, like, the majority of people around me that I've said, you know what, I want to buy a bike. The majority have said, no, it's dangerous. No, this. Like, they're really afraid of it.
Yeah.
Like, people around you, they try to talk you out of it, no?
No, actually, no. Most people that I'm around, they're like, fuck, you should get one.
Oh, shit. Then
go get one,
I need
bro.
a new family and a new squad.
But es que también, pues, he's been going back and forth, güey, for like 2 decades.
Yeah.
I don't know about 2 decades. Wait.
Yeah, for sure, 2 decades.
I don't know.
I'm sold on 2 decades.
All right.
2 decades? Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah. Well, fuck. The thing is, I like them. I would want one, but then le saco. I don't want to fucking.
He likes the idea of one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like the idea of one.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it in actuality, or he would have got it already.
Have you ridden a
Yeah,
bike before?
ya ves how...
Never.
Shit, maybe you should at least get your license
Yeah.
and then rent one.
Yeah, get my license.
Ya ves,
and
he's a
one.
little impulsive. He would already bought one if he really wanted one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, who the fuck waits 2 decades to buy something? Like?
Who said 2 decades?
2 decades.
Fucking
I'm sticking
fuckers.
to it.
Fucking.
Hey, you make it. That's the year 2000, bro. You make it sound like 2 decades was like fucking in the
I know,
70s.
No, mames.
Oh, I was still in high school. No, you weren't. Dick. You were married already.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
No, well, nah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Let's see what life fucking, hands me later on.
I don't know,
Oh
man.
shit! I think he's asking for a handout now. Güey.
Yeah, he wants somebody that works on bikes out
Sponsor.
there.
Any sponsor
Anybody
out
got
there?
a fucking Harley chopper por ahí que no usen o que no quieran o que quieran donar?
It comes with training wheels and some bumpers on the side.
Yeah.
What if it's a Yamaha? You would take it?
Nah.
What? You little
away,
snob? You
see?
don't even have a motorcycle. You want to
know.
start with the big boys?
I know. Güey.
The
Right away.
I started with a cheap Chinese guitar. Way. What the fuck?
No, I understand. I understand. But if I'm gonna, I don't know. And it makes sense to get a cheapie, like fucking get a Honda Davidson or something like a Shadow, because that one kind of resembles or kind of pulls it off.
Has
Like,
a v, the old one has a V12, like the one that I
Yeah.
had the pad over there. Yeah,
yeah,
the one I had over there.
Or he's gonna try to include the Irby as his first. I already got my
Pues ahí
feet
tenía
wet.
that the Honda Shadow he's talking about. And it had a fucking V.
yeah, and that was a nice one. And I'm like, okay, if I can't afford a Harley, I might go with a Honda Shadow. But then, te entra lo pinche, I don't know, ¿qué sería? Lo machista, no machista, but lo hombre, like,
No,
nah.
it's like what you just call him fucking. Fuck. He just said it, güey.
What did I say, man?
I don't remember. Fuck. It was like 2 minutes ago too. But he just said the word you're looking for. I forgot.
Like a snob?
Yeah, he gets a little snobby.
Me entra a
Yeah.
little snobby.
snobby.
That I'm like, nope, it's
I
got to
can't
be a
ride a
Harley.
China bike.
I don't wanna go up to a cafe in the Angeles fucking forest with a Yamaha, bro.
Yeah, I'll get laughed at.
Everybody has Ducatis and Harleys.
Right away. Even a Ducati. No way. I'm not. No.
Nah, I don't like those crotch rockets.
Some of those Beamer ones are nice though. Where I know they're not like fucking. You get street cred from.
Those dudes are snobby, güey.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, también the Harley dudes, también. Pero the fucking the BMW bike dudes,
Yeah,
those dudes are fucking snobby.
I still see some cops with some Harleys out there.
yeah.
Yeah, the old school ones, they look fucking chingón.
Yeah,
güey.
they do look cool, man.
I see the ones that do it for the funerals. Those got some nice fucking
Some of those got
motos.
some nice
They
ones.
do, yeah. They have the old school ones.
Yeah. I saw one with the fucking you kickstart it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm all like, oh shit. And he was struggling too. I'm all like, I don't know.
He was in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah, he was. And he
Well,
turned it off.
nervous.
O se le apagó. He turned
Pues
it off.
también lo estás pitando, güey, because you're impatient. So,
You know what? I've learned my lesson. I learned not that I learned my lesson, but I this in my travels, in my journeys in life, I've learned to I've come to appreciate or recognize that whenever you see a funeral procession, you got to give your respects, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't be rushing it. You know, they're like, this is his final drive to his final resting place. And here you're like, hola, hijos de su puta madre, muévanse. I'm late for to record.
I mean, I can't say that I've never like got into their lane to get into the other lane. Yeah. I think I did. I have
With the rape van?
I have a vague memory of doing that. And so, I mean, I still showed respect, you know. I went into the line.
You turn on the headlights. So la finta para que el de la moto diga, all right. I don't remember that van, but it's got the headlights on.
And then I fucking...
He has his little sticker way that he puts out.
Oh, shit.
funeral.
Funeral sticker. No culeros.
Yeah, but I don't know when I started, like, I guess someone pointed out. I think it must have been my mom or my dad. They pointed out because I'm like, hijos de su puta. I went ahora decidieron fucking ir al enterrar or whatever. She's like, I think it was my mom. She's like,
That's kind of fucked
and
up.
she never hit.
Right?
Ya de grande no me ha pegado. De chiquillo me pegaba un chingo. Pero ya de grande, she like gave me a manotazo on the arm. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, más respeto, you know. And then she pointed out. I'm like, oh fuck, what a dick. I'm like, you know what, mom, you're right. You're
I
right.
took the chingazo.
I took the
set it
chingazo.
right straight.
You know?
This is coming from the dude que se persina. Remember? The
Yeah.
fucking getting on the freeway.
Damn, bro, you still got a long journey, bro.
I know. Yeah.
You got to get to the point where that's how you are with your parents. Like, you're like, hey, like, sometimes my mom gets a little out of line, way.
¿Te pega todavía?
No, like, she's from Tijuana. She's, you know, nice lady. But sometimes I got to be like, mom, you got to chill with that.
Bájale.
Tone it down a little bit.
A ver, danos un ejemplo, güey. What was the latest one?
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. But yeah, it's funny because our parents do become our kids, right? And my dad keeps fucking bugging me to have kids. Like, if I have a kid, you're not gonna see me. You know?
Who's gonna help you out with
Yeah, who's gonna help you out?
I'm gonna be here with the kid.
And then he drops that fucking
that idea?
yeah. Because for some reason, I mean,
Well, they all want the grandkids.
do, yeah.
They want
I know.
to keep the bloodline going. Way
I get it, way, but
it's
fuck.
strong in those fucking generation way.
Yeah. But I mean, if they didn't get it already, está cabrón, güey. I don't know what else to do.
Oh yeah, my dad's still.
I don't think
I think my dad's still holding to a little hope that I'm like, nope, I don't wanna.
Your dad still?
Yeah, he throws hints, and even my girl just like laughs, and she like counter
Chuckles.
jokes, and everything, and then he's like como que se calma.
Your son shoots blanks. What the fuck?
Ya no se le para.
Pura agüita,
No se le para.
Hey, wow, pura agüita de coco. Oiga, don Chano, pues acá pura agüita de coco, ¿qué quiere que haga?
El cuchillo necesita una afilada. Ya nada pescadito.
El taladro ya está bien gastado.
Shit.
La broca ya valió madre.
I wonder what your dad would say if your chick was like, pues no se le para, güey.
Tell your son there's no shame in the blue pill.
Nomás lo tiene de adorno. Parece árbol de Navidad. Porque todo lo que le cuelga es de adorno.
Pinche, yeah, I wonder what your dad would say, güey.
I should tell them how to do
That
that.
shit would be funny, bro.
I'm like, hey, next time Don Chano throws it, like, just say, pues ya no se le para.
No se le para.
A ver qué dice.
Oh, that shit's
Either
funny,
he
man.
laughs or he cries.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I thought my bloodline was potent.
I know.
No mames.
No se le para. Ay, güey. That shit will be funny, bro.
Yeah, at my expense, I take it.
I
It's
think
hard to
he'll
sink.
stop. That's the only way he'll stop if she tells him que ya no te para, güey.
No, I once told him, like, kind of seriously, but like jokingly, I'm like,
I told him seriously, but
kinda,
jokingly.
like, because I guess he threw like,
not the
¿y
same.
cuándo vas a tener nietos y que la chingada? Pues con pura agüita de coco acá, and he
You
just
told
looks at me like, Like, y ya como que se cayó, ya se quedó así todo
¿Le dijiste
serio.
pura agua de coco?
Pura agua de coco, pa.
Oh, shit.
Me dejó con pura agua de coco.
Yeah, no me dejó nada, jefe.
No, que la chingada. Agüita de coco, coco. I should start singing that song alone around the house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man, that should be funny, bro.
Yeah, but
Se me para.
parece
fucked up.
pinche columpio nomás.
Es puro pinche.
Ni suspiros avienta ya la chingadera.
Puro polvo, güey. Puro polvo.
Ay, güey, no mames. Está cabrón, because people do deal with that shit.
I know, and we're here, we're cracking jokes, and then there's somebody listening like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well,
bad,
supposedly
homie.
Viagra was created for like
For some
blood pressure.
Yeah, for blood pressure.
And then the testers, the people that were being tested, they didn't want to give them back.
yeah, pinche.
And so they're
bien
like,
fierrudo.
they asked them like, hey, why don't you guys? Ay, pues es que fucking.
It's just working for
It's
something
just
else.
working for something else, man.
Vámonos.
Fuck.
Got some serious fucking problems. All right, take it back, homie.
Yeah, no, people go through a lot of shit, man.
Who was it? I heard I was talking to this person and they were saying that fucking ya están grandes and shit. And they can't afford the Viagras here, so they go whenever they go to Mexico, they stock up over there, bro. They're the generic brand, but they work.
They have those here though. You can get generic brands here.
I guess.
You can get the well, Dick Viagra is old as fuck, no?
How old is it now?
I remember that shit in the 90s.
I don't know when it came
¿A
out.
poco?
It was in the fucking sometime in the 90s, no?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they give you what 30 years on a drug, something like that.
There's already generic ones, where
Well, I know that there's generics outside of and there's the other one.
How efficient are they?
There's the other one. It's the same thing. Once you hit generics, the generics are
Cialis?
Cialis is different, but it's the same.
Sildenafil.
Sildenafil?
Yeah.
It's over the counter, or you can fucking.
I don't know if it's on the
I
counter.
think you need a prescription.
Oh, okay.
Right away, Ramon needs the info.
You need
Mándale.
the info, bro?
Nah.
Pues ya ves, no se le para.
Oh.
Hey, bro, it's on your head, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, it is. Get
No,
off.
no. I mean, I'm good.
Start having positive information. Se me va a parar. Se
va a parar.
me va a
From the
parar.
morning.
Not para-
I'm gonna start sending
From the
them
morning,
Texas.
yeah, it's including meditation. Me voy a echar 10 palos hoy.
Si
You
no,
gotta visualize it, bro.
5. Let me know.
Think pinche pinote.
Yeah.
Pinote.
Gotta visualize.
Pinote.
El pimpino, güey, un pinote.
Oh.
Pinote.
Think
Is that
sequoia.
even a word? Pinote?
No, güey.
I'm like,
Think of a sequoia
I
tree.
thought he was wanting to
Alright.
say pitote, but I'm
Pitote,
like,
no, güey.
pinote. I'm like,
No, so I was like, think of sequoia tree. Sequoia tree.
Pitote es otra cosa, güey. I'm like, all right. I mean, I just want to get it up, but I mean, if I
Right
could
away,
do a two
ves?
for fucking pitote, que
Hey,
se pare.
just watch those videos on YouTube that are speeded up with mushrooms growing out of the fucking floor.
It's like when you need to take a piss when you want the water.
yeah, shit, man.
You gotta watch shit like that way.
Está cabrón, güey.
The time lapses of trees growing way.
I believe, the time. I believe in you, bro.
Well,
I think
thank you,
you
thank
could
you.
fucking. You
Fuck
can get
yeah.
back to the fucking your good old days.
My viral days.
Yeah, way. Those fucking. It's on your head, bro.
Soy campeón.
That's something to work on.
Soy todo un éxito.
We'll get an update in 2 months. See
That's
how,
it.
how
See if
that-
the positive affirmations worked. I'm gonna send you a tape. Eres campeón.
I was able to.
Yeah.
Eres número uno.
yeah.
I was able to make a move. So ahí vamos.
I was able to make it. Yeah, estás cabrón, güey.
Yeah.
Wiggle a little toe.
Yeah.
Wiggle a little toe.
Nah,
We'll
well,
get you a Neuralink. No hay pedo, güey.
I think parents are always, if they're all about that, they always hint it. I don't think que nunca se les va a quitar eso, güey.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's.
And then you're the selfish one for not giving them a kid, but they don't see it like they're being selfish for forcing you to have a kid.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
who wins here? Nobody, right?
Nobody wins, güey. Not even-
Everybody wins.
Everybody happy.
Everybody wins.
Where's that
güey.
from? Everybody happy.
I don't remember what.
Shit.
But for any fuck, dude, that's cool that that you have a couple of kids where I mean, I think
for the squad.
I think it's a cool thing where I mean, I'm not talking shit where I'm just saying that
Honestly, I never thought Fernie was gonna have kids.
no?
No,
Why?
I never saw him as a dad.
Right
Did
away.
you see him as a fucking que le gusta pistear, güey?
Yeah. Le gusta, le
Because
gusta
I'm telling you, I've said it before. It's fucking. They still think I'm a fucking borracho. Fucking. That time he came drop off the 24 case, I was like, oh fuck, chingón, gracias Ramon. Ten, güey, pa que te dure para el fin de semana. I was like, this is gonna last me like 3 weeks at least.
Yeah, bro. You gotta know your friends, bro.
No, yeah. I mean,
Like
you gotta understand. I know the Fernie.
For the 3 years, he brought a whole fucking Ramirez right here, güey. Trajo como like 3 12 packs. How much beer did you buy for that 3?
The
The
live?
3 year?
Yeah.
I bought like about 3 of the 6 packs and a 12 pack.
That's a lot of fucking beer, güey.
For 2 dudes.
For 2 dudes for 2 hours.
For 2
You know
hours.
what though? But I had fun that day.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
chill.
it was cool.
I had fun. I mean, I still haven't seen the video when I walk out. I haven't gotten to it yet. But I'm all like, I remember walking out. I'm all like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here.
Remember walking out?
But you were talking to the fucking
The Victory Outreach?
The Victory Outreach that was having a yard sale.
Yeah, they were
outside.
inviting me to their church.
They saw your Cortez. They're like, oh, this guy's one of
I'll
us.
be there next week, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, send me a spot, eh? I like it in the front.
Oh shit.
I got some fucking little veladora to go put for my chile.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
can I bring my rosary or is one provided?
Right away.
No, but you know, and it's I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good that there's a church for homies like that.
Yeah.
You know, that are lost and they need a guidance. You know,
Yep.
but like any institution, sometimes they take advantage. You know, you see that they take advantage, and I know that a lot of the times they ask for volunteers and everything, and I've always seen it. Pero a veces que llaman like, se pasan.
Like, what do you mean?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, when they, like, for example, they're going to have events or whatever, they ask for volunteers, and a lot of people, they're so grateful and they're doing it out of their heart. They'll volunteer and everything. But I've seen it before where they take advantage. Fernie and I used to work in this place, and I guess the company that we worked at, they needed, like, instead of outsourcing people, there was a guy that worked there that was big in the Victory Outreach. So they're like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll get the guys. So este güey le cobraba a la compañía, pero los guys no les pagaban.
Because it was volunteer.
Yeah, because it was kind of
Oh,
volunteer.
shit.
You remember that?
No, but fucking me suena, pero
Remember all the Victory Outreach guys that we
Yeah,
had?
that's what I'm saying. I remember that part, but I didn't know the other half of it. Que no fucking,
Yeah, so this guy,
que le pagaban for all
a
these
este
people.
guy le daban el cheque, and supposedly he was giving it to the home where he was at. Y sí les daba, pero no les estaba dando todo. You know?
One for you, one
Yeah.
for me.
One for you, 2 for me. One for you, 1, 2, 3 for me.
I think sometimes there's more money in non-profit than in profit companies, way. Because I mean, you got that umbrella to fall back on, where it's a religion, bro. We need to. And then, I mean, I'm sure they could justify the donations or whatever it is that they take, where I'm sure it's like, hey, well, we need this, we need that. Pero pues si llega el güey in a really nice car and
Yeah, and then you had some guys that were very grateful. I remember they were very grateful, and they're like, "Yeah, man, they got me out of drugs. They're out there helping me reestablish. Good for you." But then ya tenían 2 o 3 años, and they're like, "Dude, I need to help out with child support. I need to take care of my kids, or I need to give money to my hyena, or lo que sea." And dude, they're not giving me money.
está cabrón. güey.
So I think what some of them did is they left the home, and then they came and reapplied to the company. And the company's like, yeah, you're a good worker. Boom. So they took him in. But now the guy that was in charge was pissed off at him. Y los trataba mal en la chamba, güey. You know, because they're like, you know, kind of like you trader, like, well, what the fuck? You prefer money over your soul type of deal? I'm like,
Ay, güey, see, I don't know this whole half of it, güey.
Oh, yeah, ves
But
que yo soy bien
remember those
chismoso.
dudes.
Yo soy bien chismoso,
I know
güey.
those dudes. But yeah, a veces it's it.
And that's just one example. It's not that it's
I
everywhere.
mean, we talk a lot of shit, pero I mean, religion helps a lot of people, güey, pero yeah, a veces se pasan.
Siempre está ese
A
cabrón
veces those
culero.
people take it too far, like they feel they have to recruit everybody, you know, like
Yeah, I
Shit
mean,
like that.
I talk a lot of shit about religion, but they do help a lot of people. Then,
Yeah.
and if they helped you, hey, go ahead. Where I mean, who are we to fucking say that you shouldn't do that? Because at least they have like some kind of motivation and something to look forward to. I was listening to something the other day where they talk about the Mormon community, where how there's a lot of really good business people that come out of the Mormon community. And supposedly they attribute it to them going door to door and getting rejected all the time. Because in business,
they're good at rejection.
in business, it's very important to be able to process rejection and not really let it get to you. Because there's going to be a lot of doors closing on you. And then finally that one door. But a lot of us would get lost in the trenches because who wants to get rejected all the time? But since these guys go door to door all the time, they're used to that. They're used to being polite and getting the door slammed on their faces. And supposedly that translates well into like the business world way because they're able to like take rejection way.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And when you think about, you hear a lot of guys and women as well talk about like, a lot of people that are not a lot, but no, maybe a lot that are successful in businesses. A lot of it they attribute to like door-to-door sales. Like, oh, I used to sell vacuum cleaners, or I used to sell this, I used to sell that, and just getting rejected all the time.
Subscriptions.
Yeah, all that shit. Remember that?
Fuck.
Oh, the LA Times. No, I don't want
La
that.
chingada.
Yeah,
No, que le venga. No, me vale madre, la chingada.
yeah.
No solicitors. Honest.
And so those constantly people like you and I telling them get the fuck out of here or whatever, then they become really like rugged and like they're able to like to process rejection really well.
You know what? Who the fuck was running the Columbia House fucking catalogs, dude? Because that fucking person is fucking scored, dude.
Wait, but how did they make money? Like,
Yeah,
was someone that paid?
I always thought, how the fuck are they making money? Where?
Did someone pay this? The fucking... No mames, güey.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they always got you 10 CDs for 11 cents or whatever.
Something crazy.
Or fucking, 10 CDs for $1.
But I don't ever remember even paying those 11 cents.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I send them like a check or two. Luego te mandaban. El gancho era.
Oh, Ramon paying for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I'm not gonna fucking take advantage of it. I mean, it was a good deal, so I'm not like I'm gonna take advantage of this deal. Pero luego lo que hacía, CDs actually, it wasn't cassettes, it was CDs. But luego every month te mandaban 2 or 3 CDs, and if you don't like them, you send them back. So sometimes I would send them back, but a veces miraba uno like, oh shit, I'm like REM. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. You know,
So
shit.
Ramon pagaba our free shit.
Beastie Boys, I'm gonna keep this one. You know, y mandaba los demás.
I gotta remember getting a lot of fucking free tapes, güey.
Yeah, there was a lot of
But
music.
I did do the fucking tranza though. I did sign up my sister, my little sister at the time with her.
The pyramid scheme over here.
You know, I got her. I'm like, hey, let's sign you up. But no mandaban like, yeah, no, she wouldn't order these. They never got here.
Supposedly that's how the OnlyFans works, or fans only. What is it?
OnlyFans.
The what?
OF.
OF? Okay, so supposedly the OnlyFans work as well, kind of like a little pyramid situation where let's say I sign up to somebody's OnlyFans and then I recruit somebody to sign up. I get a percentage of a little bit of what that person's contributing. So if I have 100 people sign up to that person's OnlyFans, I get a cut from all the 100 people that I signed up.
What?
But do you mean like a referral thing?
Yeah, like a little referral.
I mean, that's in everything, no? Where they have referral links.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
that
but
was-
every
I don't-
time they go in, or they like every time they fucking
yeah,
jump.
no, I mean,
Like anything that has a sign up pay thing, most of the time they have like a referral thing. Even like the Teslas, I think they cut back, but they still have a thing. Like you have, like your friend goes, oh shit, pinche Tesla, hey, ¿cuánto te salió? You know that shit?
Yeah.
Y les lo enseñas and go, oh shit, I think I'm gonna buy one. You can give them your like link on your phone, and the fucking if they buy a Tesla, you get some money back with.
But I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about like a recurring thing. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
like every time.
like
yeah.
a fucking like,
Okay,
hey,
that's
wait,
it.
here it is. Like
And if they bring in somebody,
that's
that adds
yeah,
to you.
Yeah, that's that pyramid shit everybody talks about.
Oh, okay.
shit.
So apparently people are fucking making a killing on that shit. Why?
Oh shit, we need to get
What's
in
up,
on
bro?
this
You need
one.
to sign up. Where
Fuck for the shuffle, bro.
Let me send you a link.
you do the podcast naked for fucking $20 a month.
Oh, no, naked, dude.
They want to see a ver si es cierto que nada pescadito down
Well, I
there.
mean, I got a body image, bro. I'm not gonna be like naked. I mean, I'll be in like, you know, maybe
if it's
skimpy
Oh,
that
shit.
page, that's behind closed doors,
He's
right?
considering it. Hold on.
Yeah,
I've
no,
thought
it's-
about it. Yeah, I'm like, maybe I should read the news, you know. And
Maybe
every
I
time
should-
I get to some point, me comienzo a
He's
quitar la
like,
camisa.
he's like,
güey.
I should be selfish to keep this all to myself.
show him the truck nuts.
Truck
Jesus
nuts.
Christ, bro.
Ya se le subió. God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, fuck, dude. It's
Why don't you get those draggy nuts molded and then you sell them for people to put behind their trucks? And be like,
Yeah, we just saw one right
Just
now.
saw- wait, he was all pissed that pinche truck's huevos lean to the left.
they gotta be real.
Why is it not centered? I go, because that's realistic.
No,
No, what the fuck?
no, one of them, but like los dos are to the left. I'm like, he better get that shit checked. So we're coming down the freeway, right? Está una pinche trocota, una F-150.
Una mamalota.
whatever. So in the back in the tow hitch, yeah, it's the tow hitch, and underneath the tow hitch, it has like two slots to clip on for
For the
chains
safety,
or whatever.
the safety chain or safety
So
cable.
este way, in vez of, getting it from the both, decided to put it on the left side of the truck. So the two nuts are hanging to the left.
Ever so slightly to the left.
Nah. It was fucking
Wait.
very visible.
How,
güey.
how wide is the tow hitch? Tanto pinche así,
Así,
güey?
güey.
So
Esta
the
madre
nuts are on
estaban
this
acá,
side.
güey. Acá estaban on the left. I'm all like,
But
dude.
isn't it supposed to emulate like the wind? Like the wind's blowing?
Yeah, but if it's in the middle, like if he could have used two of the carabiners, way. Two
Yeah.
carabiners. And then from those two,
This
get
is
them in
how
the
I
middle.
did it.
Fucking que
This is how I
colgaran
told my
center.
doctor to set me up.
Centered. Like if you're going to put truck next to you, you got to center them, bro.
I don't know. They look pretty realistic
You
to me.
should have gone and fixed it for him.
Well, we were on the freeway, Dick.
Why you should have followed?
Well, we did get off in the same exit because he was in the front. I'm all like,
I don't know, but I thought
I'm
it
just
looked pretty
looking at those
realistic.
fucking left sagging truck nuts, dude. I'm like,
Hey, you know what I've been noticing a lot, and maybe it's just me, way, but those dudes that have a Pemex sticker,
oh yeah,
with
the
Ram
hats,
trucks.
yeah.
There's another sticker circulating in that community that says "Tengo una esposa tóxica." Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I have a toxic wife.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's
Yeah.
just promoting like, hey, don't mess with me or no me eches ojitos because my wife is toxic. Don't get me in trouble.
Is that what that is? That is weird, way.
I was just like, why do they have that sticker? That's kind of weird.
I wonder why she's toxic if you have the stick. That's like throwing gas in the fire, güey.
Yeah, pobrecitas, we get a bad rap sometimes.
¿Por qué me dejó?
Yeah.
¿Por qué me
Al rato las
dejó?
dejan, now like, oh, yo no me estaba bromeando.
So that way, what if that guy goes to like a family barbecue de la familia de and
Ay.
he pulls up with a tengo una esposa tóxica?
And I'm like, hey, tú te casaste, güey. you dated her. You should have known.
Yeah, I was
We,
like,
no. Those conversations go a little different. They're like, we told you.
yeah, we
Yeah,
told you.
We
yeah.
warned you, motherfucker.
Yeah, we told you way before you got married.
Yeah, te dijimos, ¿estás seguro, güey?
We told you that chick was
¿Estás
toxic.
seguro?
Some of that family beef gets out of control, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you don't gel well with your chick's family or vice versa.
You know what? I just saw this documentary on Netflix. It's an American Murder or The Murder Next Door.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, with the wife and the two little girls, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was fucking. But I was watching it, and just by seeing the videos and everything, you could tell that and I'm not justifying shit. I'm just saying maybe this guy lost it. Yeah. He took as much as he could. He was too fucking calm. He was very tolerant. And then he just blew up because he has no justification at the end. Like he just didn't know why he did what he did.
So
What do you mean?
What happened?
He had a new fucking
He had a
side
new
chick.
nalguita. Yeah, he had a new nalguita.
¿Pero qué pedo? ¿So mató a la familia?
Yeah.
Or what?
Mató. Yeah.
For us
well,
that didn't see it?
Spoiler alert.
Well, yeah, he spoiled it already. I mean, it was.
I know, you-
My chick remembered that hearing about that in the news. I didn't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember that either.
But
That was in 2018, I think. Yeah.
Pero I don't understand how in 2020 or 2 years ago or whatever, how do you think you're going to get away with that way?
Yeah.
You got a side chick that you think is harder than your wife or whatever. You think you're really going to kill your fucking family and spend the rest of your life happy with the side chick?
And not only that, but what, you think it's going to get something to the road? People are not going to be looking for them?
Or you think the new chick's not going to be like, dude, this guy fucking killed this
Or what happened to his family?
Yeah.
Like, hey, he's supposed to be looking, but ¿por qué está aquí? Why is he all O.J. Simpson and shit, all calmado playing golf and shit?
Es que, wait, when somebody falls in love, when you find that new person or you find that somebody new that you haven't had that in a long time, that shit is powerful, dude. Like
Yeah,
having
don't
that.
they say that like fucking insanity and love are like registered the same?
Well, they attribute it to like hitting like Nirvana where like nothing else matters. You're in the moment. The food that used to taste bad, all of a sudden, you
It's
have
not
an
that
extra
bad.
skip. Your fucking life is great. All of a sudden, you want to
everything's
compliment
brighter,
people
yeah.
because you got a new fucking chick or a new dude on the side or whatever. And that shit is powerful, dude. Like if you've been in a relationship for 6-7 years and that's not there anymore, and all of a sudden you find somebody that gives you compliments, that's making you feel like that, both male and female, because women go through the same shit way. Like you start getting comfortable with your partner, and then what if some guy at work is like, hey,
Pues así pasa, güey.
this and that. Oh, hey, that's cool. Like, oh, hey, that, hey, this. And all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I'm getting compliments. Like, oh, that feels
Oh,
good.
this guy's interesting, or this woman's very smart, or lo que
People
sea.
start giggling.
People start giggling, yeah.
And then
That's funny.
ha ha ha. Ay, qué
Oh, she
plante.
laughs at my stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Aquella me calla.
Or he's funny. Yeah.
Holy shit, man. No, but yeah, it is. So when I was watching this, and I'm like, because at the beginning, I'm like, okay, because right away, you know, like, all right, this fucker did it, you know?
But he told the dad that she killed the kids and he killed her because she killed the kids.
Yeah.
Right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he couldn't stand it, and you know, so he killed her, and then everything, and it wasn't like that, bro. I'm not gonna tell you how he does it, but it wasn't like that. It's just,
Oh shit.
este cabrón, like, you know, and the thing is that this motherfucker,
But I mean,
he takes the polygraph, the lie detector
He's a
test,
polygraph, yeah.
and right before he takes it, the person that's operating it,
That lady knew what she was
oh
doing.
yeah, she knew. She's all like, listen, we're gonna do this. Just understand, if you lie to me,
But,
I will know about it. You know.
but she was like a little like flirtatious too, I thought.
No, you know what? And luego me salió lo pinche. What is it? I don't know how to pinpoint it or how to express it. But I'm thinking, if this guy would have been anything but white, I don't think they would have been that sympathetic.
You think so?
No,
Oh,
because-
man, we're going here.
No, I'm just saying,
Jesus
because when I
Christ.
was watching it, because even when he confesses and he's telling them, yeah, the lady detective and the guy detective, and he's crying, and then so the older gentleman, the detective, he's walking out.
I'm not gonna tell you anymore. He says,
No. And then I
gonna
saw this.
spoil it.
She walks out and she's like, you did a good thing. And she's patting him in the back and rubbing his back. And I'm all like, and I'm looking
no.
at this video. I'm all like, what the fuck? If this would have been anybody but this white guy,
I don't think so, bro. You're
No?
taking it a little too crazy.
maybe.
Those are tactics that the police department
But
implements
after he
to,
confessed,
to create. Well, yeah, you want him. He
You want him to tell you everything.
He didn't. Yeah, exactly. He didn't confess fully. You want to still pretend that you're the friend. You want to still pretend that the guy fucking grabs his shoulder and like you're.
yeah,
the
you
guy.
saw that too, right?
Yeah, no, but all that is tactics. Where
Is
they're
it?
trained for that shit.
Well, it's
Okay.
because it's one thing to confess, way, but for them to pretty much verify that
Mm-hmm.
you're just not confessing just for whatever your reasons
They
are.
need a body.
Yeah, they need the body to get details, pues, that you already know, like so, you can confirm.
so that the case is in the bag.
So yeah, and you seal it up, chingon.
All right, maybe
that's-
I was just like
part of
because
the
of everything that's
tactical-
happening, and during
Yeah,
this,
you're
so I'm
you're
already
jaded, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you-
I can't watch a movie and see everybody hanging out, and I'm like, oh my god, they're too fucking close now. I'm like, oh my god, nobody's wearing a mask. Ah,
Jesus Christ.
no, but in all seriousness, I see it and I don't get like that, but I'm just like, fuck, look at how it was, like fucking just last year or even the beginning of this year, this was totally acceptable. Y ahorita ya no, you know.
Pero even I mean I don't know that whole story. I didn't watch that shit. Pero es un pedo, like it's one pedo to kill your wife, y otro pedo to kill your kids. No, like how do you like that?
No, I don't know.
Like for you to get all disillusioned and even like maybe start building some hatred towards your wife or whatever the deal is, way that you kill your wife. Es otro pedo. Like how do you develop that for your kids, way that you get to that point? Way?
Dude, I mean, you could be a fucking white supremacist. You can be on the other side of that. You could be a fucking person that believes in the Satan, or you can be fucking this, that, across the fucking board. And there's something that's universally like accepted between all these different kind of people is don't fuck with children.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with kids. Like, that's like the worst way. That's why when people, and I'm glad, dude, I'm gonna say this. I'm glad that the jail is fucking old school. If you fuck with a kid in there,
You're getting
fucked with. That's one of those things that should never fucking.
Yeah, you should never mess with a
That's an
child.
unspoken rule.
That's like it's a special little level. where,
Yeah,
how do you make that jump, está cabrón?
I would be afraid of society when that's not even looked at anymore as something like when it's
Oh, yeah, it'd be like, holy
like
shit.
what? Like, no, dude, let's keep it old school.
When did this vote go through? I'm not for it.
I didn't get the memo.
I know.
Because that's when
Yeah, you don't fuck with kids.
That's when, even in Mexico, when the cartels just got all over the place, when that ethics was also don't fuck with innocent people, when all that was thrown out, when it's all game where you're gonna just fuck with anybody, I think that also contributed to like the decline in like Mexico way, when the cartels, they used to stay in their lane.
Yeah.
No mataban el cabrón, pero not toda la familia.
And not todos, way, or innocent people, they would stay in their fucking lane. It's like the Italians had the same in the mob theory.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They got to a point where they started messing.
That's
like,
what I'm
they
saying.
Started,
That's when,
yeah,
and that's when shit.
yeah.
That's when shit fucking goes down.
Like when those like unspoken rules are not respected, I feel like shit just. But that's, I don't know, man. Something about people fucking with kids, dude. And the thing is, like, even like recently, where they found like maybe 30 or 40 kids in Atlanta that were part of like a child trafficking thing, and nobody hears about it because we're worried about shit that makes fucking news and little things like that are going on all over the fucking place. That whole Epstein shit, like all that shit is fucking shady as fuck to me.
Well,
dude.
right now in Mexico, supposedly there's a red alert that like fucking they're like child kidnaps are like fucking risen. I don't know how much percentage, but it's gone high, dude. Like the cartels are really. Well, I'm not even gonna say cartels, but there's an organization that's dealing in human organs or like kids' organs.
Is it the kids or they want to traffic them first?
They want to
man?
traffic them, dude, I guess, and then some of them they're using them for their organs. También, they're paying top dollar for it.
Shit.
You
fucking
know,
crazy.
yeah, and dude, I don't know. Have you seen the videos? But I see them. I think in Chicanos with Attitude or Chicanos Worldwide or something.
his
Yeah,
news
yeah. I
source.
know you're gonna go with that, but I've seen them because they're the ones that posting it.
His news
He's got a
source.
new source?
Yeah.
That's his news source, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So and I see them. They have like videos, like they're like at a cafe or they're like at a pharmacy or there's kids outside, and you see a fulano. The one that like really fucking struck me is that there's this family and like in an outside patio in a restaurant eating outside. And then está la mom, está the little girl, and then another older person. Y este güey se brinca la bardita, goes in and grabs the kid and tries to run out.
Yeah, but that dude need jujitsu.
Yeah, the one that got him.
That's jujitsu.
Yeah, that got him and fucking pinned him down.
Oh, he got him good, bro.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, and then they started hitting him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, that guy reacted like fucking.
Like instinct. Like
No,
it was.
these stories are everywhere porque cada salir uno que who was it? Joe Montana and his wife fucking they're trying to take their granddaughters. I can they fucking
no shit, Joe Montana's granddaughter?
yeah, and the his wife and him fucking fought him off. The week before that, there was another one of some lady in like a parking lot that I guess just fucking she just got her spidey sense tingled away, and that like she was like something's wrong way, and she was like I think they're putting like their stuff away in the car, and she would have put like the carrito back in the thing or something, and like her spidey sense tingled, and so she like looked around and like I guess she like made eye contact with some dude que traía, his fucking mask for the COVID shit, and that dude starts fucking sprinting towards her daughter away.
Jesus.
And so she fucking got in there and fucking también empezó a patear and yell and fucking punch and just go wild way. And también el vato was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Now, this is a good opportunity for somebody to come in. And I know we talked about this in the past before, but this is a good opportunity. And I'm curious to see what you guys think about this.
All right.
If somebody says, I got the solution for that. I'll chip your kid.
Yeah.
Like I'll chip your kid and you know exactly where he's at. How do you think that the majority of people are going to react when they know it's a serious threat? On one side, yeah, there's benefits to it. Yeah, this and that. On the other side is, wait, but now they're going to know everything. Like how do you guys feel about something like that? Because those are situations that we might have to face in the future.
Maybe not even that long from now. Güey.
Yeah.
I mean, you have kids, way. How would you feel?
Eso está cabrón, güey. I don't know if I want my kids chipped, güey, pero I see what you're saying with the benefit, way. Like the more you hear these stories, pues, pero yeah, but chipping your kid, I don't know, way.
Now, just so that I get it, like it doesn't have to be implanted on them, right?
Only
It
like
could
the ones
be-
that put in the dog, way.
Yeah.
So they put in the dog and they fucking activate
Yeah,
it.
I
güey.
have my.
But
I
I'm
have-
sure they're going to want to put it where they're not easily like removed.
locate. Yeah.
Like,
But I'm saying once you chip them, if these dudes, I'm sure it's not gonna take them long to figure out
Where they're
fucking
chipped at.
how to find it and take it out.
Yeah, they could put a scanner or whatever, like something.
So
picks
I
up.
don't know how like effective it would be, pero I mean, it in your mind, pues, it feels safer way. It's like when everybody put their alarm in the car
or a club.
and shit
Well,
like
like
that.
even when your phone gets lost, you got the tracker on it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if your kid goes missing and you see it happening, you could right away activate that thing, and then boom, these guys could get caught or lo que sea. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a parent, so I would say yes right now. But then I'm on like I don't know what the long term effects would be. I don't know. Like, am I doing my child a service or a disservice because later on could they take it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can take it out. I'm pretty sure that I think it's pretty, but I'm saying that it's not really like a. what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like something proactive way. It's like a after the fact. Like it's not a deterrent. Pues el club lo ponías because they visibly see a club and they go, that's going to take me this many extra seconds. This other car doesn't have a club. I'll just take the other car.
But that's why they would make it like every kid that's born has it. So they'll get to the point where these crooks know. Like if you're going to open carry Texas or conceal, you're going to take a risk because you're like, I don't know who's carrying, but they're doing it here. So if you know that every single kid has to have that, then like we say with the club, I mean it's meant to like you said, this car, it's not guaranteed that they're not gonna steal. If they're gonna steal your car, they're gonna fucking steal your car.
Yeah.
I had a homie that fucking with the hacksaw just cut the steering wheel, lo doblaba y sacaba el pinche club.
That's what I'm saying. It just takes some extra time.
Yeah, it takes a little extra time. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's on that level. Like you're saying, they chip the kid. It's not something they visibly go, okay, this kid. It might go through their mind. Go, oh, this kid might be chipped. But there's no visible way to like, so it's like an after the fact thing.
This kind of falls into where I have an issue with voting, where it's like something like that, Ramon. We don't have kids. Yeah. Like, why should we vote? Whether they should do that?
Why should I vote for something that
because I'm not gonna I feel like a lot of people are really sheltered in a lot of issues that are really affecting a lot of people, and they're voting from the cushion of like a situation that they're not there. They don't really know. So. Sometimes I have conflicting feelings about voting.
So what would you do? Like, okay, let's just say that was a proposition, right? So I'm sure you have friends and you even have family that have kids, right?
Yeah.
You sit down and you talk to them. What is your view on this?
Who does that? For anything, because they're voting on things like pro-choice, pro-life.
But like we keep saying it, we're getting older and we're starting to have conversations now that we wouldn't have like 20 years ago, even 10 years ago.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a perfect
up.
thing.
Yeah.
So now let's just say now this happened, right? And this proposition comes in and you have a conflict of it. You're like, what should I do? Why should my vote determine something that I'm not even going to participate or it's even going to affect me? You know, so then you have conversations. You'll have it with Fernie, you'll have it with your sisters, you'll have it with your friends or your coworkers or whatever. And then depending on what you get on that, I guess you would do a consensus. I'm like, you know what? They all seem to be for it. They think it's a good thing.
But see that should be going on right now because we're currently voting on shit that we don't. I mean, I feel like. If people did that now, then yeah, of course. But you want to implement that for that, but this
one just came up.
But that should be already happening.
It should be, and it is happening among certain circles. You know, like whenever we're starting to get the propositions. I was just hearing one on, I think it was 13. And I forget what it was about, at least in California. So I got to look into it because when I heard it, just like a little snippet of it, I'm like, let me find out what this is about. And then I'll start asking around and then seeing who it affects and what is the pros and the cons of this, you know? Because most likely, my taxes are going to pay for it. So I am going to be affected by it.
It's like the homeless thing, dude. Like if people that aren't there, like if you don't have people in front of your property with tents, then you have no idea what people go through. You have no idea the magnitude of that, right? I mean, it's starting to become like, it's been an epidemic for years, no way? Like the homeless thing.
Yeah,
how the fuck is it gonna? And the argument is there's shelters, but these people want to use drugs, and they can't use drugs in their shelters, and so they prefer to be on the street because nobody's going to really tell them anything. And I'm not saying that everybody's like that. Of course, there's going to be people that actually do have families.
And there's just people that have issues, mental issues, but that they don't trust you like that, boys, you know?
And then they close down all those fucking like asylums and shit like that, like back in the day.
All the mental health facilities and shit.
And that also added to the rampant fucking homeless population. But I feel like...
But yeah, because the chipping the kids was está cabrón, way. Like telling shit like that. It's está cabrón.
Pero está cabrón, way, but it's something that could be real.
But like you're saying, like what would be a different? I'm trying to think of another example, way. But I don't know. Sometimes shit like that's fucking está cabrón, way.
But the government loves shit like that way because that's a way for them to get in during having a solution through a crisis.
But it's sometimes también is that the people want the government to solve it, pues. And then other people don't like that solution, like anything, way. And someone's going to come up with something and someone's going to think that's not the right way to do it, pues, you know? But everybody wants them to come up with the solution. And it's either you in other words, you pick something or you just discuss it forever, pues.
Yep.
Like, so how do we stop child trafficking? And the best thing, ponle, they can come up with is that chip. Of course, some of us are going to disagree. Some of us are going to be like, what are you worried about, Wayne? You know, like might save your child type of deal. Pero también, you're forcing someone to just make a decision, and maybe that's the best choice they think that there is or whatever, you know? Or maybe there's a company that fucking paid a little money way to push them in that direction. Like, who knows?
There's always companies.
There's a lot of fucking factors to shit like that.
Like there's a lot of like labor companies that are involved in that push with what Lyft and Uber is doing, where they want to have actual employees. They want them to have actual employees instead of like a contractor.
Yeah.
And those, you got to really realize where that money's coming. They're labor companies that are. The majority of Uber and Lyft drivers don't want that. So who the fuck wants this? It's just people that want to make money off of like.
So the way I understood it was the other way around, way. So but I mean, I didn't look into too much, but I heard that the majority like want it, way.
I heard the majority don't want it.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of weird.
There's all kind of shit going on.
Lately, I've been taking the list because I'll drive to Fernie's, and then from Fernie's I'll get a lift home. And the what is it, 2-3 times already that I've gotten it. All 3 that I've talked about, they want to be employees. They want to have insurance.
They want benefits.
They want benefits, you know, because with this whole COVID that happened, they didn't get unemployment. You know,
they don't qualify.
They don't qualify for it, so they're like, oh shit. Now because at the beginning, I'm sure when this proposition happened or it was starting to happen. They were like, nah, fuck that, you know. But then COVID hits, and then they realize, oh shit, I'm not getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rides. We're shut down. What am I going to do?
Because you don't pay into those services.
Yeah.
Like when you're on payroll, the company, like the shit, all the shit they take out of your fucking paycheck for Social Security, for fucking for all the shit that would pay your unemployment. When you're a contractor, you don't pay into any of that way.
Yeah.
So I think. What I don't like about like that shit, that prop here, it's a Prop 22.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's Prop 22 here. What I don't like about that fucking Prop 22, which is the one that Lyft and Uber and all these other ones fucking got like put it on the ballot, is that, in other words, the companies are trying to write their own law, pues. They wrote this shit, they got the signatures, but it's something they wrote. So they want to write their own law and they have it on the ballot. ¿Entiendes? I don't think the companies themselves should be the ones writing their own laws, regulating them.
It just depends on how you view it, because the way I see it is that's a domino effect. Then eBay should have employees because you're selling on eBay. Amazon should have these people, instead of being third-party sellers, they should be employees. And that's the way I see it. I don't want to fucking be an employee to Amazon. I want to be able to use that platform to make money. And I don't want to be their employee. But if you really see it, then that's exactly what's going on with it. Then you're going to want eBay to have employees and not have people sell on their platform and make money.
But I think there's a difference, because at least if you're if you're selling on Etsy or Amazon or what was the other one?
Whatever, yeah, that's enough.
Craigslist, lo que sea.
How many?
Or eBay. If you're selling all of that, you're the one that's providing this product, right? With Lyft or Uber, they're actually out there looking for the customers, or like, you know, being available for customers. So they're putting their vehicle, they're doing everything. If you have the product or whatever, then you can put it up and you sell it, but you're not worried about the post office. You're not worried about fucking UPS or FedEx or whatever. That's a totally. You
are worried about it though.
No, yeah, but you're not worried if they're getting their benefits or anything. Over here, when I guess everything changed when COVID hit. You know?
Yeah, but it's the same thing, bro.
Was it?
It's the same thing as selling on eBay.
That's not apples to apples way.
How is that the same thing?
Because one is a marketplace. So they give you a platform,
and the app is a marketplace. You're putting your vehicle, you're selling your services on the app to be able to make money for the customers that they're bringing into the app. It's the same with eBay.
But you're what's a good way to put it away? Because it's not apples to apples. One of them is kind of like like saying like the swap meet people work for the swap meet, pues. They're their own little shop, and these guys give you like a little spot at the swap meet, pues. The swap meet is fucking the Amazon or the fucking eBay way. eBay's pretty much was the fucking like the online swap meet way. You went on there to find all that weird shit, fucking that people would usually put in yard sales and shit way. Now it's become more than that, but that's how it started. The other one, you have to apply, and they have to approve you, and you have to go through the whole process and a background check, everything like a job way, and then
Amazon's the same way. If I want to sell on Amazon, I have to apply. I have to sign all this shit. And your car could be sitting in your driveway. It's not going to be making money. But as soon as you put your car into the platform, which is the app, then you're generating money. My merchandise in my garage is not going to make money. As soon as I list it on the platform, then I can make money. If you guys are seeing it you got to see it in the business mind way.
No,
you're seeing the premise is the same thing. You're using the platform to make money.
You're using the platform to make money, but it's like, como te digo, there's one thing to, como te diría, you selling it, like you know, you could sell to fucking all over the world. You know, these Lyft drivers, they're only assigned to, you know, a specific city or county or whatever it is. Yeah, you have people from different cities coming into the LA or whatever, but it's not going to be the same for them here. You know, their benefits, I guess it's only going to affect here in California. It's not going to affect back in like New York. You know, if you're selling, you could sell to New York, you could sell to LA, you could sell to Australia, and you still make your money. These people are limited to a certain area, a specific zone.
I'll give you something that maybe makes more sense to you. Right? What you guys want is for those platforms to become the Domino pizza guy, the delivery guy. That guy doesn't work for Uber Eats. That guy works for Domino's. Mm-hmm. He's not getting, he's only limited to, he's an employee of Domino's. He's not on Uber Eats. He doesn't have the right to say, okay, I delivered for this guy and now I can do what I want. He's on the payroll. That's an employee of, what you guys basically are saying is you want everybody that's on Uber and Lyft to be a Domino delivery employee.
No, I'm not saying it. The people that I've talked to said now that they want to be.
How many people work for Uber and Lyft, and how many people have you talked to?
No, I know. I even told you the 3 or 4 that I've talked to.
I mean, there's
no. I haven't. I'm not gonna have the luxury to get into everybody's car and ask them.
Yeah.
But the ones that I'm talking to, because I've asked, they've told me that they want to be employees. They want to have benefits.
I bet if you ask the pizza delivery guy that works for the actual pizza chain, they're gonna have a different opinion because they're already where you guys or you're saying that these people want to be at.
Well, I mean,
but I'm sure that. I mean, that tampoco, that's not the same thing. But I'm saying,
how is it not the same thing? They're delivering food for the company.
No, because they don't have to work for Domino's. If they,
it's their car that they're using. That's what you guys are saying.
But I'm saying all this también is about options. So the Domino's guy, I'm sure he fucking, I almost want to say that the Domino's guy does Grubhub on the fucking side. Or if he didn't want to work at Domino's, he doesn't like the set schedule, he doesn't like whatever you're saying, he can just go do fucking Postmates or something. He doesn't have to do that. The another difference that I see is, so if you're selling on Amazon, you're selling products. He says it's there, and when it sells, it moves, whatever you send it in, and they do everything for you. When you're a Lyft or like Uber way, you're like on the clock. So you turn on the app, you can sit there for 2 hours and get no jale way, and you don't know if the way I understand it, you don't know if it's because there's no jale around. Because I've heard of how like they sit somewhere for a while, no agarra nada, they move somewhere else. They don't know like how the algorithm works to prioritize to give you jobs. So they'll literally sit like you know, there's people that do this for jale, and they go, I'm gonna do this from this. I'm gonna put 8 hours in today, and they go for the majority of the time. There's times where they just sit there. They got no jale. They move here. They go okay. Usually there's work over here. There's no work, but they're sitting there not getting paid way. As opposed to like if I'm selling on eBay way, I could be at my normal jale, doing my normal jale, and then fucking, oh shit, I got an order. I got to go pack it up when I get home and ship it out tomorrow. So they can't do anything else because they're sitting there. You can't sit at home. Like you can't sit at another job waiting to get a job from Lyft. You have to be on Lyft Like you have to go in there and flip the switch. I'm ready to drive or whatever, and you sit there and wait. You can't do that with eBay or Amazon way. Like that shit, you can go about your life way. And cuando te llegue la order, you fill in the order, or if you have it in the Amazon warehouse, they fill it for you. ¿Entiendes? You don't have to sit there and just like pretty much waste your time way, getting paid for nothing.
I mean, you do, and you sold before, way. I mean, it's the same. You sit around, and you got to also consider, way. It's not just sitting around. You have to drive your car to source product. You have to drive to get merchandise. You have to drive. Like, it's not just sitting, way. And even if you fucking put this phone to sell, it's not guaranteed that it's selling. And I get what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying. But we're talking about different things. Like sometimes, most of the times, we're arguing a different battle in the same conversation, because all that I'm saying is the structure is the same. You're using something that you provide to make money on a platform. That's all I'm saying. If you want to dissect the business model and how it is, well, of course it's going to be different. But all I'm saying is that car was not going to make any money the same way that merchandise in my garage is not going to make any money unless I put it on the app, and then that's when you start.
But that's like. That'll make sense. It'll be more apples to apples, what you're saying, when that Tesla thing comes in, the thing where he says that the car will fucking like do Lyft by itself. But it's that Apple program where, yeah, your car's just going to be in the garage or it's just going to be parked for 8 hours where you're at work. Turn on the thing on the app and the car will go pick up people and make money for you while you work. ¿Entiendes? You don't have to drive anybody around. You don't have to sit. But we're not there yet. At that point, it would be, you can compare it equally with. Right now, you have to sit in the car with the app on, and you can't do anything else that you can do from the seat of your car. Pues you can't be working your jale like Ramon at fucking, and say he does Lyft on the weekend or something.
On my way home,
or he's selling some drills on eBay or OfferUp. Like, dude, he could be at work and answer a little email and say, "Oh yeah, I can ship that out to you tomorrow, way. Or I'll ship it out Friday." There's
more opportunities in those ride shares than it is on eBay, because these guys, are you guys making it sound like they drive for all the platforms? So I can't list this phone on Amazon and eBay and all. I gotta wait for that customer to buy that phone there. These guys, you make it sound like they're waiting around, which they are, but that same car is listed in multiple platforms where they can spread out. So in the way I see it, there's more opportunities in that than me putting my phone on just one platform.
But so going back to the initial part of the conversation, what I said is, like, I guess prior to COVID, everybody wanted to be a contractor. I guess they're like, we don't want to be employees or whatever. I make more money as a contractor. I don't have to pay this. It's all this. Once COVID hit, their car was automatically parked in the driveway because there was nobody getting rides. There was nobody going anywhere. They're not getting a paycheck. They're not getting unemployment. They're not getting benefits or anything. If they get sick, they're fucked. They don't. How are they going to pay for it? Because they're not working. They don't have that coverage. They don't even have medical.
Yeah, but
no.
You don't have that if you're selling on eBay, though.
Yeah.
So.
No. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, dude, that's like, everybody knows that's the risk that you're taking.
I understand, but now that they saw it firsthand, now that they lived it, and now they get it, like, you know what? Maybe it is convenient for me to be an employee because at least I have this coverage. That's what I've been getting. But I haven't talked to everybody.
But these people and you are not aware of labor laws. Is all they have to do is tell them that they're part-time employees and they don't have to pay for any of that. And that's what they're going to do. So you got to realize that what you're doing is you're actually hurting yourself by becoming an employee, because you're not going to make as much money. You're going to be a part-time employee because if you know business, that's the loophole to not pay for medical, to not pay for all that extra shit. And that's what's going to happen. So you're shooting yourself, way.
Oh, thank God I don't have to deal with that, though.
I gotta pee.
Se lo aflojamos, eh? I take that as a win. Just saying.
No, but I mean, I guess, maybe there's got to be more conversations about this. Maybe, like, see what our listeners say. Like, hey, what are, I'm for it. I'm not.
La neta, like I said, there's a lot of misinformation. I don't know who's right or wrong, because these dudes are pouring a lot of money into that fucking prop way. So there's a lot of fucking misinformation. Like he says the majority don't want it, and I've heard the majority want it. So who's right? Because I don't know what. I
and then the people that I talked to, they've like the
There were
four
three people, yeah.
let's just say 3 people. All 3 of them said they want it.
The thing is, también like so I even like I don't know what I want because I don't do that way.
Yeah.
So it's hard to understand.
And I guess this is what Esteban says. Why is my vote should affect these
But
people's lives?
Yeah, but that's where I started is I don't like the fact that they're trying to write their own law. ¿Me entiendes? They literally wrote the law, got the signatures to put on the ballot. I don't like the fact that obviously they say, oh, this is what drivers want, but they wrote the law. Obviously, it's going to be to their advantage way.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? So I don't like that because I know for a fact it has to be to their advantage. Why would they pour so much money into something que no les conviene, güey?
Oh, that's true.
I'm saying, so that's the problem I have. I don't know about like what we're discussing. We're just discussing, way because I don't know. Like I said,
I got to do more research.
I don't know what the drivers really want. I don't do that way. So I honestly don't know. But what I do know is I don't like the fact that a company will write its own law way that we know benefits them. Pues, you know, they're not going to regulate themselves like they should. Is the answer to make them employees? That I really don't know.
So let me ask you, like, there's all I get a lot of Latino drivers, you know, and by the sounds of it, a lot of them just have their provisional license.
I win.
You know, they could drive. I don't know if that allows
Provisional license or the little paisa license?
The little paisa license.
Yeah,
what is
it's
it?
a real license.
It's a real license?
It's just not valid as a federal identification.
Okay. So they got the paisa license, right? Now, does that... where was I going with this shit?
Good question.
When you asked me, me sacaste de onda. Oh, does that cover them? Do they get benefits for California?
What do you mean benefits?
Oh, like, you know, like if they were to go on discipline.
If you're not a legit way, you don't get benefits for shit. You can pay all the taxes you want.
Okay, but that license doesn't make you. It's not even.
It's not a valid form of a federal ID. Way.
Okay, so all right.
So there's a lot you can't use it to fly. Anything that requires a federal ID, you can't use that for.
So even if this law went into effect, that would cost them their jobs then, because now they would have to do.
It might not, because they probably have a tax ID and they have their license. So they'll probably pay taxes, but they can't get no benefits from it probably anyways.
So it would actually,
unless they have their, puede ser, I think, now sabes que to get that one, you might have to have your green card. Oh no, that was the whole point of that one.
Yeah,
no,
that you don't need a green card.
So yeah, if they don't have papeles, they can make them employees and they can pay all the taxes.
But they're not gonna get.
shit.
They're not gonna get. They won't even be able to file for unemployment.
No unemployment, none of that shit.
Shit. So, oh fuck, that's something to look into también.
But
then.
like I said, wait. These guys are putting so much money into it that I don't know if what he's saying is right or if what I'm saying is right. My biggest issue is that I just don't like the idea of companies writing their own laws, pues. ¿Entiendes? Because we know that's to their advantage. There's no other reason why they put this many $1 million into something that it's not to their advantage.
Yeah.
But is the answer to make them employees? La verdad, pues.
Now, who started? Because I know that the taxi companies have had a fucking
field day.
Yeah, with them fuckers, they've hated them.
Porque también think about it. Part of the lure of those jales, like the driving, is that you work when you want. You know? Yeah, sure. There's dudes that work fucking 9 to 5 or later, like to get the borrachos and shit. But for the most part, is you work. Well, if you can't work this day, you know, I got my daughter's thing. You don't work.
Yeah.
If they make them employees, that flexibility goes away.
Yeah.
Pero, like I said, I don't know what the drivers really think, way.
Fuck, I gotta look into it. Proposition 22, right?
I think it's 22.
All right. Yeah, I gotta start reading on my propositions, because before you know it, November 3rd is here. You know? And shit. Did you guys hear that Trump got the COVID?
It's fucking funny, way.
Yeah, something weird's going on with that way. I don't know.
You see? I told you, the shit seems fishy, way.
I don't know how everybody all of a sudden tests. There's something going on with it.
Yeah, there's
the what's fishy though? I don't wait.
That all these Republicans all of a sudden are coming out saying that they're positive.
Well, because they were having the celebration on Saturday, I think on the weekend, like a week ago. for the new judge that they want to replace RBG spot.
You mean the announcement?
Yeah, the announcement.
Party yesterday, celebration.
It was a gathering, right? And everybody said that it was, but there was a lot of people there, the president and everybody else, and sus achichincles y todo, right? And they said it was an open space, but there's video where everybody's están encerrados y todos están abrazando y dándose de beso y abrazo y todo, right? So then
sounds like a good time. Man.
I know. So that happened on the weekend, and then I think the one that started with the symptoms was the advisor the Trompas.
Hope Hicks.
Yeah, the Hope Hicks chick. So they're pinpointing it to that, right? And then even prior to the debate, or even the day of the debate, fucking que es que ya el Trompas was already getting
well the
symptoms.
The day of the debate. They already knew, I think, that other chick was positive.
Yeah.
And they still
still went with it.
Valió shit.
Yeah. And then, because the minute I fucking heard that, I'm like, oh, este cabrón, he's going to fucking avoid going to other future debates because la cagó. You know, he fucked it up. You know, like, there's so many shit that he did. Like, that even his people were like, ah, fuck. You know, they won't admit it, but they're like, he went a little too aggressive, you know.
There was reports where he didn't do exactly what they wanted him to do.
Yeah.
Wasn't off the cuff.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know.
Someone on his thing that like they said they prepped him to be aggressive, pero que se pasó de verga.
Yeah. Se pasó un chingo de verga. And then whatchamacallit, so then, and I was thinking, because when I first heard him, I'm like, right away, este hijo de su puta madre is going to find a way to get out of it, you know? He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to have future debates or anything because, so he's going to get out of debates. And then if he's faking this or if he's coming out like, estoy enfermo, al rato he's going to contribute like, hey, see, my fucking Clorox formula worked. I'm fucking saved, que la chingada sama, like, este cabrón is a very good manipulator.
Tinfoil hat, this guy.
the pinche. Yeah, way fucking me and el compa fucking Dave were talking, way, and right away, like, we're both like, yeah, something's fishy right here, way. Like, there's some fucking tranza going on right here, way. It's a little too fishy, way.
So, I don't know. I mean, who knows? It could be true, or it could be... Yeah, no se sabe con estos... With this...
That's el pedo, yeah.
Yeah, you can't... we're at the point where you can't believe it. It's like, it sounds far-fetched and like, oh, fuck, it's not believable. But they're like, I don't know, man. These people, or this party, or this group right here, they're special, man. They know how to... They're good spinsters, man.
Yeah.
They know how to spin it, dude. And they're talented in that way.
But you know what? I think politicians have always been like that way. It's just like now the internet holds you accountable. Like if you're going to say let's say somebody says they're going to do something like in the 90s, are you really going to keep up to see if they're really doing it? Like now it's more like now they're in they're exposed. Now everything's out in the open way.
Yeah. Well, everything's more, it's more, it's easier to find pues information. I mean, before the news could go back and pull tapes, but it wasn't the same. Like someone would have to watch it that night. Yeah. That news report on Tuesday or whatever at 9. Now you can fucking look it up online. We go to YouTube real quick, search for it and find it.
Yeah. Or just even go to the whoever broadcasted it. You can even fast forward, stop, and
Pues ya ves with the judge way that fucking they're pulling tape on them the todo way. Everybody's saying no way. You can't appoint someone on an election year. And then fucking now they're like, what do you mean? That's our jale. That's our job. We got to appoint someone. You're like, Dick, you just said like 2 years ago, this is not how it's done.
Well, didn't fucking Trump 4 years ago le bajó the espada al Obama when
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when they stole that one, there was still, I think, 11 months to the election. And they were like, bro, it's an election year. You can't appoint someone on an election year. We have to wait to see what the people say. And now que faltan like when all this started, I think it was like 5 weeks from the election. All of a sudden they're like, no, bro, what do you mean? We have to get someone in. It's our job.
Yeah.
This is what the Constitution says, that this is our job. We have to. And then they pulled all the tape. Even that Lindsey Graham dude, up into like 2 years ago, he was on a TV show thing. Like on a panel, like one of those talk panels at some convention or something. He was like, they asked him, hey, wait, what if this happens again with Trump? He was like, let me tell you right now. If this happens with Trump at the end of his 4 years, I'm going to say the same thing I'm going to tell you right now. On an election year, you should not appoint a Supreme Court justice because you have to let the people decide. You're like, dude, no mames, güey. Ya sale. Then they show the clip of him like the day before, like the noticiero that's saying, no, bro, we got to do this. It's our jale. We're like, this is part of the Constitution. This is what we got to do. And you're like, no mames, cabrón. There's tape of that guy before Trump, like when the one he's talking about,
Scalia?
saying, hey, bro, he was saying the same shit, but at the end of the thing, he goes, and you can throw this back at me in my face, and you will be right. He said, like in a hearing where they're like, what do you mean we can't have the thing? And he said this whole thing of how election year, you can't fucking... And at the end, he's like, you can throw this back in my face and you will be right. Like in the future.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
les vale madre, güey. They're just talking that other ass, güey.
It's a circus.
Yeah, it is for sure, güey.
My goodness.
Es un desmadre, güey. It's bullshit.
Yeah, so fucking... ¿Tú qué más, güeyes?
Pues ya, güey, si ya te enfadaste, córtale.
No me he enfadado, güey.
I thought you guys had a rant or something that was going to happen. I'm waiting for the announcement.
Oh, the rant?
The rant? No, that's not on the... I don't want to do that here.
No? I thought that was going to happen.
I'll put it on the side, bro.
On the side. It's a
Dude, on
side
the-
rant.
Watch out for a live.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna do
Put
it.
on the... I don't want to drag down the fucking show with that shit, güey.
No. No, but...
Drag down the episode, más bien.
Yeah, no, it's pretty...
Because it's going to go for fucking... Nah, it's not going to go that long.
No, but still...
Fernando's got a rant. Stay
Oh,
tuned.
but before I forget... Hold on. I gotta get this... Fucking squeaky chair, man. All right, so before we go off...
Man, where you go?
Yeah. Before we go off, we have... I had a listener reach out to us by the name of Emily. Emily would like to wish a happy birthday to her boyfriend, Juan Carlos Perez. He's turning 23. Hey, compa, fucking aquí from Chicano Shuffle. Just want to say happy 23rd birthday. Yes, I know it just passed, you know. But that guy, you know, Emily reached out to us and, you know, she was pretty, it was a pretty heartfelt DM that she sent. And you know what? We couldn't say no.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, yes.
Happy birthday, carnal.
All right.
El pinche... So we got some new fucking patrons, güey.
Oh, shit.
Someone said fucking...
Yeah, we should throw in like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Someone's been saving money on
Yeah.
fucking
Chi-ching.
COVID, bro. So, a ver, empiezo de arriba. Let's start from the bottom,
Yeah,
güey.
let's
The last one we said was Daniel, no? Pinche
Yeah,
Daniel came back to the party.
Daniel.
Daniel H.
So, the fucking new ones here was Mando Villalobos.
Mando
Oh, shit.
Villalobos.
Gracias, homie.
Hey, that's a very strong name, dude.
It is,
know,
it is, yeah.
You know, you
that
hear
guy probably
Mondo?
rides a motorcycle.
Dude,
Yeah.
you got it. You come in with some expectations.
Yeah,
on
with that one, Villalobos, güey, the last name.
There's expectations when they hear, hey, pinche Mando Villalobos is showing up.
Oh shit! Hey,
fuck,
fuck!
I mean-
Hey. Let me go take my chick back home.
Se ven a bajar la mija. Y el José Espinosa.
Órale,
Oh,
what's
shit.
up, Pepe?
Right away with Pepe. You don't know the vato. You don't know his life.
I'm just saying, dude. Jose is our Pepe's, güey.
Dude, yeah, ese. También el Espinosa. Oh shit, those two dudes are showing up. Oh, dude, those are pedos. Let's
güey,
get out of here,
fuck.
güey.
Yeah.
Te van a bajar a la vieja y te bajan a ti también, güey.
Dude,
Those are tough names.
those dudes have beef, bro. Those dudes have beef.
It must have been hard growing up with those names.
Who invited both of them? Because they have beef, bro.
Oh, fucking A.
Y también pinche Michelle, no last name. So,
Oh,
La
shit.
Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
muchas gracias, Michelle. I hope you don't. Sorry, but I don't think you're throwing down with Espinosa.
Or the Villalobos.
Sorry.
Hey, stay away from those guys,
I
eh?
know. Mejor ya.
Hey, los mira, sácale la vuelta.
6 feet is not enough.
No, 6 is not enough.
It's like, just imagine you're walking down a dark alley and these two fall, that you go back the other
yeah.
way.
Yeah, they're probably nice
They're,
guys.
they're
man.
gonna try to sell you something. That's how we treat our patrons.
Yeah, no, you guys are already making shit up.
Sorry, guys, I take it back.
We're
think they're-
besmirching their name.
I think they're
their
nice guys.
proud
I
names.
know. Sorry, I apologize to you and your lineage. Sorry, bro. We'll cut this out if you want. Just send us a message.
Fucking Mondo, Jose, and Michelle, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. It's patrons like yourselves and the other ones supporting us that make this possible. I mean, too many there's not enough thank yous.
There's not one. I'm still, it still trips me out. También we have we had the mugs and the stickers, but the mugs are fucking
They're
Dude,
gone.
those things fucking went much faster than I thought they'd go away.
No shit.
Well, we didn't have a lot of them tampoco, pero I didn't. But a veces, no, I'm not gonna lie, a veces the raza slow to pick up on these things. But we still have plenty of stickers, so what the fuck, raza? Muévanle con los stickers.
Yeah, the stickers, we got plenty.
They're going to a good cause. Literally, we're throwing in all the stickers and the mugs, and all of your money goes.
Yeah,
except for I had like $1 to the stickers, and I had to add $2 to the mugs because
The shipping?
well, to pay the processing fees for the credit cards and it doesn't even really cover the whole shipping. But I mean, you know, because I'm not exactly sure. I didn't want to do all the math of how much the processing in is. A little bit of the shipping too. Although, like for the stickers, I might cover. For the mug, there's no way it's going to cover the shipping. Pero just so we can give all the money, pues, so the $11.
Sí, porque para la
and the
próxima va a ser para el shuffle. Fuck it, eh.
$30. Ramon's already tired of all this fucking charity shit.
Too
bro.
much charity. No te creas.
Pero we got plenty of stickers. People are always chingando que, how do we get the stickers? How do we get the stickers? Now's your time, bro.
Y si quieren que les mande, like, you know, I got a good idea from Emily. If you want me to throw a fucking happy birthday shout outs, una feriecita.
Una fierecita.
You know,
Right
what is
away,
it called? The
pinche
cameos? What is it? Those cameo birthday wishes?
Ramon's tired of
Ramon's
the
all
charity
about the
way.
money.
He's like, there's
Changed
2
already.
charity fucking things in a row. No, dude.
What's up, bro?
He's like, no way. When he shows up to the pad way, he's like, oh shit, yeah, fucking, we sold out of the mugs. Should get some more way and sell them for the shuffle. Instead of saying we should get some more and fucking do some more charity. No. We gotta sell them for the shuffle.
Vamos a hacer like una para ti, una para mí. Una para ti,
Ramón.
una, dos para mí.
Trying to fucking
El que no tranza no avanza, Holmes.
hard times trying to help out people. And Ramon's like, what about me, homie?
Hey, what about us?
He doesn't want world peace because there would be no charities way to donate to. That's the truth.
Oh shit, Raza! Don't forget to share us. Don't forget to give us a review. Go to iTunes. Let us know honestly what you feel about the podcast, the show. Acá nosotros. Share us with your friends, family, coworkers. Let them know que pedo. And whenever if there's something in the episode that you enjoyed or that you want to ask or whatever, hey, just send us a DM. We'll gladly respond to it. We might not get to it right away, but we'll get to it eventually. You know?
And no peer pressure, but ahí están los stickers, cabrones.
Yeah, los stickers. Esteves, you got anything going on?
Nah,
No?
no.
So Steph says, ahí están los stickers.
Yeah, the stickers are available.
Hey, go give Walking Fire a follow. You know?
También, güey.
Go give them a follow and shit.
They got new music
Check
coming
out
up
their
soon.
music coming up. So that way, when their new album comes out, you'll be like, you know what? I knew these fools. I was listening to these fuckers before the second album came out.
Yeah.
You know? So, para que no digan that you guys are like fucking posers or...
Yeah, no, don't be a poser.
Yeah.
This is the time to get in.
Bandwagon, like all of a sudden, oh yeah, check it out. No, I was listening to them before they blew up.
Yeah, when he was still humble.
Yeah, when he was still humble.
when he was still in Chicano Shuffle.
All right, so just want to say thank you and before I forget,
Shit.
if you got any scary stories, any scary situations, we're gonna start getting ready for our Halloween episode. So send those stories in. It could be short. There could be short stories. There could be medium stories. I might have to cut it down depending for the show, but just send them in. I enjoy reading these and I enjoy setting them up. So send them in and we'll take it from there. All right.
And don't forget the sticker, Cabron
Oh,
X.
the stickers. Yeah.
Cabron X, because I forgot the cabronas.
Cabron X.
Cabron X. So I'm
Cabrones y
inclusive.
cabronas. Yeah, shit.
Cabron X.
Cremosa, I thought you were saying cremosas.
Cremos.
Cremos X. Cremos X.
So, órale, pues.
All right. A ratos vetaré.
Peace.
Lights.
A ratos vetaré.